Ndị be anyị ekene m unu. I say good morning, good afternoon, good night. Depends your time and your location. Iji were sere n'ụbọchị nketa na Eastern News 24. I sị na adịrị anyị na mma. Ise, ise, ise. Asịkwa ka nke onye chiri ya zelụ. Dịka o si dị, e wetara nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa dịka esi kwu nkwa na-egide wetara n'ozi ọbụla bụ gbasịta maka ihe na-eme na Naịjirịa na gbasịta maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ n'ilu akwụkwọ. Ọ bụ ife anyị kwelu unu na nkwa na-ege na-agba mbọ na-ewetara unu ya bụ ihe. O were ya wetara unu ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị chọkwa unu ga-ya bụ ife. Unu ga-ya bụ ife. Unu achịkọọ ya ọnụ wee gwa anyị ife unu chere. N'ụdị nke unu gbasịta maka ife ndị a niile dị iche iche ịnụ n'ilu akwụkwọ. Ọzọ dị ka ibe ya bụ ọ bụ na nke ụbọchị nke izi gị na-ajọin anyị gaba alụ nke tụsa ya bụ ozi kọrụtụ ụmụnna anyị ndị ọzọ aka ntị. All right, Kajen again, Yabife. Over to you, sir.
I despise Dangote. He is not the richest man in Africa. And I will tell you why. Because he was in a monopoly. In America, he will be in jail. I keep saying this. Every broadcaster come and I tell you. All of you were there. Let me tell you what the Fulanis have in store for you. Go into ordinary business. In every sphere of the economy, the Fulani dominate. Their stranglehold is total. They own over 90% of the oil wells. The reason why they own these oil wells is because people from the coastal region of Biafra land forgot who they are to allow the enemy to come in. That is why Ogoni land is polluted and can never be cleaned. That is why every year resource control with nothing happening. Because of the efficiency of divide and rule that they applied, of course the British applied. Let me tell you what they have done. Cement. Everybody must buy cement to build a house because of the way the white man taught us to build houses. Whereas before we used to use clay to build our houses to maintain the temperature inside at 26 or 27 degrees centigrade. And all of a sudden it's all breeze block. There is a conductor of heat. Let's put that to one side. For you to build a house. Let me tell you how clever the Fulanis are with their British advisors. Everybody needs shelter at some point. If you're successful in life, you're bound to build a house. Even if you don't build, you're bound to rent a house. You're not going to sleep outside. The landlord that built the house or the owner of the house must have built it with the cement. You see how clever they are. The Fulanis thought to themselves, let us control the cement industry. How are they going to control it? By killing off and closing every other cement producer in the country. So that only one man is not going to produce the cement. He's going to import the powder and bag it somewhere in Lagos. That's how you have Dangote cement. Over the years. Some of you may have forgotten. But my uncles used to work at Niger Cement Factory at Nkalagu, built by Dr. Michael Obara. Niger Sem is called, on Nkalagu Cement. Some of you have forgotten, but I'm sure if you're as old as I am, you remember BCC Lions of Boko. Have you forgotten Lion Cement from Benue? BCC means Benue Cement Company. They used to have cement in Benue State. There was Elephant Cement, Ego Cement, Ashaka Cement, Boham Cement. Even Ibeto had his own cement. Now, people complain, they don't have any jobs, they are miscreants, they have no jobs. But you people, the same Fulani that you people idiotically voted for, or claim you voted for, are the people that shut down all these factories. They want Fulani to control you. They gave the monopoly the license to import cement to one single Fulani man. Dangote. That was why they put Ibeto in prison. EFCC called him and imprisoned him to stop him from selling cement. Only one Fulani, only one, mind you, they're in control of the oil. Only one Fulani man. Some of you are so stupid in Nigeria. I don't know the type of God that made some of you, but I will educate and I will enlighten you. If you listen to us without bias, believe you me, your life can never be the same again. Your brain will open. Let me give you an example of what is happening in Zoo. Before now, there was nothing, and Obasanjo is very stupid, I'm telling you. Obasanjo is an idiot. Obasanjo was the man that rubber stamped some of these things I'm telling you right now this evening. Not only do Fulanis control the oil well, there were a lot of people, thousands of people working in the refineries. Let me tell you what they did next. They went into the refineries and they shut every refinery down. They went and built a refinery under Abacha in Equatorial Guinea. They went into a consortium with the British and built a refinery in Exeter, in England. Now, this crude oil that previously would have been refined in One, in Iguacha, Port Harcourt refinery, in Warri, or to an extent Kaduna, now we ship them abroad and made every worker in that place useless rather than unemployed. Money wasn't coming in. I want people to understand when Lai Muhammad was saying, what holds us together is more than what, all that rubbish, nonsense. I want to tell you how Fulani took over your lives before your eyes, Korokoro, as you're watching Talking One Nigeria, our flag, our team, Super Eagles, Green Eagles, Siglet, talking about the Fulani, we are stealing your lives away from you before your own eyes. Fulani was not content in owning the oil wells. They shut down the refineries where our parents were working, where you could study petroleum engineering, graduate, and find a job to feed your family. That sector was shut down. Remember, they shut down the cement sector. The very critical. Every day there's construction going on, isn't it? It's a very critical sector of the economy. Building raw materials, of course. Fulani, Dangote one man. Now let me tell you what they did very cleverly. They came to the petrol. Not owning the oil well is not enough. To tell you how much they hate you. They call you a Nigerian. Let's unite. But they despise you. They hate you. If not, why would they shut down all the cement factories and allow one man to import? I didn't say produce, import. You will have limestone in Nkala right now in Ebonyi State rotting away. Shut down. BCC in Nuboko, shut down. Maybe you don't get them have taken it to repack, not to produce, not to manufacture cement, but to import cement powder and repack it. That's all that they do. And they claim they love you. They claim they want to see Nigeria progress. I am doing this program this evening to let the whole world understand that there is no basis for unity in Nigeria, because the whole thing is based on evil and wickedness. Why? Because Fulani people are not hardworking people. They can't wake up by 5 or 4 in the morning to go to work. I challenge anybody. All those factories that you see in Lagos, in all those industrial belts, I challenge anybody anywhere in the world to tell me if a Janjaweed can wake up by 4 in the morning to go to work in a factory. It's a challenge to everybody. Show me one. Now listen. They took over cement, which is very critical. They took over oil itself. The only way that people, private individuals, share oil wells amongst themselves. That is not enough. Instead of moving that oil to the refinery to be refined, where we can find jobs to make kerosene available easily, to make fuel available to run our country. No, not at all. To tell you how evil they are. Those claiming and shouting one Nigeria, to tell you how satanic they are. They moved all those jobs abroad by shutting down all the refineries that you have in your Zoom country. And who is the judge of NNPC? Fulani in the Kiari family. Understand? Now, you see what they did? They now moved crude oil abroad to the refineries that they built with stolen money from the public coffers. It doesn't end there. Denying you jobs is not the end. It's not even their problem. Now, to bring that refined petrol back into Nigeria, you will not pay subsidy again to bring back into the country what left the country for free. Hey, only if black people can listen. They took away cement sector, very critical in the building of any economy in the world. They took away oil, which is the only thing that you have, so to speak. They export it, they export it and they make money. They bring it back and you pay tax for it. Yet no refineries are working. That is how you have fuel subsidy. The meaning of fuel subsidy is that your refineries are not working. Not that they will not work if you turn them on, but because Fulani shut it down. Yet they may control your lives. Two sectors. We must all eat, isn't it? Everyone must feed every day. You have to eat something. There is no food you cook in our land without salt in it. No. You must add salt now. It's normal. You cannot have tea in the morning without sugar. Dangote. Ordinary Indomie. Dangote. There was a Biafran I met in Netherlands. He wanted to bring Indomie into the zoo. I think he brought sample. They arrested him at the airport and put him in jail for trying to disrupt Dangote's stranglehold on the, should I say, the ready meal industry, pasta and all this other rubbish that people eat. Only them. Only them. You cannot feed without contributing to Fulani domination of your life. In religion, those of you who are Muslims, Fulani is number one. Politics, they are number one. Army, they are number one. The police, they are number one. Everywhere, they are number one. Anytime you talk, unity, they hate you, they kill you, they arrest you, they shoot you, anything, unity. Because they know what they're benefiting. The final game is to hand over our land and our forests to their brothers and sisters from the Sahel. And it's happening before our eyes. One shut down refinery that could have employed millions of people. Ibocha down, Sowore down, even Kaduna. Who built Kaduna Refinery? It's not Obasanjo. They asked me, said he's diversifying the location of major industries. He wanted to please the Fulani masters that put him in power. They built Kaduna Refinery. You have to move oil all the way from the south to the north. They can pipe oil to the north and everywhere else, but they cannot pipe clean water to your homes. They cannot pipe gas to your homes. And they tell you, we protect one Nigeria. We are all Nigerians. We are going to make progress. Progress how? For how many years? How can you make progress by shutting down industries that employ people, rendering them unemployed, and importing into the country finished items and products that you could have produced in your country? Are you listening to me?
Bobi Igbo daalụ nne no. Anyị sịkwa daalụ nne nkunu si wepụta obi unu ige ya bụ ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24 n'ụbọchị iwuruchi nke taa. Ọzọ dị ka ịbịa bụ gịnị ka ị were ikwu na ụdị nke gị gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ịnọ n'iru akwụkwọ ka efi were ikwu ọ dị nnukwu mkpa tụsala ya deela ya na edemede nke a na-akpọ comment section ka anyị wee pinye ka ndị bụ ụwa wee nụ maka Eastern News 24 na-eweta ya dịka o si eme. Ọ gwụnakọ aha m n'ọnụ ndị Igbo ọ bụla nke a bụ ụbọchị izugo ụmụnne m kabalụ ka like and subscribe but turn on notification ka napụ ime isi any of our update dịka anyị na-adrọp ya n'iru akwụkwọ kwa mgbe daalụ rinne na ụmụnne m ka emesịa nụ.